Morning, everyone, and welcome to Car Dealership Simulator, where we play as a car dealer. We basically fix cars. We either buy cars or fix cars, or, well, pretty much most of that anyway, and then we sell them. And we're going to clean it. This car currently is very dirty, and I basically need to doing that. So let's just quickly make sure that everything is running just fine on our stream here. Delete off here. It's okay. Just wait for the audio. Basically, he has. So this is what we're going to use to pick up vehicles. Understand why this vehicle sounds like a diesel. It looks like it's petrol, but anyway. Just refer this and park the a bit too full. Just going to look at this thing here. Get this done.
Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
It's for force. Yeah. So gas station is where is the gas station actually? Speaking of which, so let's go there. Seems like a fairly decent sized town, one would say. I'm waiting for these guys. Cleaner simulator. Oh yeah, must be advertising. Excuse me. Doing illegal turns here myself, thank you. I'm just looking at any of this stuff here or whatever. Let's go for fuel the gas. This on this side. Looks like it's from the 80s. Well, earlier. Something like a tank handle that actually fuel the car. Oh, God. Let's just do auto fuel. Is that it? Fuel the vehicle? Oh, what? It says here to. So we filled up the car. Do not like how when you pull out of there you have to cut just like 2 lanes of traffic to get to your third lane. Bizarre. Also very unsafe. So it looks like we're picking up this car here. PD Motel, let's run down. Oh my god, okay, fine, whatever. Ship. Where we will then proceed to one street too early, apparently. Ratty looking town. All the buildings here look like they did a pressure washing themselves, to be honest. me, I'm driving here. Let's pull up into the light.
Did you pick up that beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's gonna sell, it needs to shine.
Okay, so let's put the car into it. Let us with my car actually in the real life, to be honest. I find it quite it's a bit weird when you're cleaning the car in a way. Uh, and I smell sometimes the chemicals that come off of it, smells like sometimes, or isn't it for you? Won't be going for that sort of realism on here. Thanks for joining. Currently playing Car Dealer Simulator. Just picked the first car, and we are giving it a bit of a wash. So the question is, how do you clean up? Since I put a video out, as I was saying before, I just got a new job, so I've been working and didn't have time to stream. I'm still doing the house flipper simulator. It's quite fun. Just watching this. This is actually a good looking game. Who doesn't love cars? The ultimate question is, can we guess the car? Just on the front and the back. You'd stand on the roof. Normally you'd be high enough to basically. Normally you'd be high enough to do this, but just make sure we really get clean. This is our first car we picked up, and we're probably going to sell. We need some money. We've only got 400 bucks to our name. All right. Let's get into the vehicle. Let's just do a check on it just to make sure. It did say just to go straight out to the lot here, so we'll park it on. Okay. So basically what it's saying here is we just got to take photos of the vehicle, and then we're going to list the ad for sale, and then hopefully people come to the lot and buy it. Okay, let's bring up the tablet. We'll do is we'll take some photos. My lord. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'd never let my... Oh my lord, what is that? Steady. So what we're going to do is we are going to list the vehicle for sale. I probably should have just read how to do that because I just kind of may have clicked over that too quickly. Of course. New advertisement. 2 images, so pretty much it's pretty strict standard. 60% or 59% drivable. Visual conditions excellent. And they reckon we can get the market price of 7,291. So let's go 8 grand or 1,000. Depending on blue. So let's do the. And in all fairness, this cost me absolutely nothing for this car. So basically, it didn't cost me anything. Turn the sign hanging on the door. Close the company. Customers come between 7 and 12, 7 and 7 basically, so it's 12-hour operation. When the company is open, top of the page, you'll find when the company is open. Sure. Just flip the sign to open. And we're going to wait for someone to come. In the meantime, let's just go check over the vehicle here. Let's detach the dolly. Should stop framing this vehicle to give it a bit of a clean too, because honestly, if you change the camera to well, if you go to the inside view, it's pretty, yeah, look at this, you can't even see out of the thing. Just to, um, so we have our first potential customer. 7-3. Well, that's pretty much what I asked. So let's just take that because I've obviously got no chances here left. So normally these would be, although 7-5. So I've got no chances left, so I can't do anything unfortunately. So normally, because this is just the tutorial car, obviously, you get you get 3 chances to you can bid up, not 73,000. Holy moly, 7-3. I'll accept that.
Well, kid, you really nailed it today. Did you see that reputation boost after the sale? Keep it up. The higher your reputation, the thicker your wallet. And that's what we're really playing for, right? You've earned your rest today. Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
So, the vacuum cleaner, or more than a vacuum cleaner, needs
Hey, kid, well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit, too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade. Something fresh to catch the eye.
Let's black. Oh, they're pretty ugly, aren't they? Jesus. Also, why is there no color picker?
Alright, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
So we might pick up one of the cars here. Do it. So this UMX 600C, this one has 148,000 miles. This one's slightly more expensive, but way less miles on it. And they're both, well, one's actually slightly earlier too, so you'd think it'd be worth more. What's so many 600Cs for sale? Also, why are they asking more for a newer vehicle but more miles? Let's look at this one. So 46% is drivable, visual conditions poor. So let's go back a color. Let's check out this one here. 54% drivable, better condition. You know what? We'll go to the 1987. That's a good year anyway. So let's go and see if we can haggle our price down for the purchase of that vehicle. This thing turns like a boat. Holy moly. Alright, where is the car anyway? In town. So, did you see an alleyway we can turn down? We're not supposed to go this way because it's, we're off-roading it anyway, so you know what they say. Drive to this person's abandoned house through their backyard. It's a vehicle. So let's go 3,000.
I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Uh, uh, Whoa! Great job!
Skills out. Oh, we need to extend the. I'm gonna need some work. Let's put it that way. And what is it gonna be? Well, actually, it looks like most of these buildings, in all fairness, are actually all enterable, from what I can see. Most are enterable, actually, from what we can see, which is quite good detail, I suppose. Or later. Just get this thing. Yes. Thanks for joining us, guys. We are playing Car Mechanic Simulator, Car Dealer Simulator, I should say, not Mechanic Simulator. And we are just sold our first car, made like 7 grand. This thing turns like a boat apparently. So, so we just purchased ourselves a 1987 600C.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. Alright, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Scanner. Uh, Scanner. Skin. Oh, 2 seats. Manual. Purchased for 3.2. without any sort of work done to it, is 3.9. Visual condition's pretty crap. We have 2 exhaust holes we need to fix, which has dropped the exhaust pricing, obviously, and the cost as well, so we do need to fix those.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us? We'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
Sealing tape, apparently, so let's so I have 2 holes in the exhaust. We do need to repair. So what we'll do is we'll go purchase what we need for that. I'm just definitely looks like a car. That's expensive. Well, don't need a battery. Let's just get a couple of fuses. Sorry, we got 3 small fuses. We'll put some money into some fuses and stuff for electronics as well. Buy one of those, one of those. 50 amp. 50 amps, quite huge. Here. Pretty sure the speed limit through town's like 30 or something. Kilometers, sorry. I don't think doing 100 k's of the road is probably acceptable, one would say. Alright, let's go back to the car. Still gotta make back some money we just spent. As the first hole. Okay, so we now have to rotate this thing. What's this in the hole?
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got. Speaking of, there's a junkyard just outside Winston Springs. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, all right?
clean. Dirty, and then we'll work out whether or not we need to deal with the rust on the car either. There's no single point have a further rust. We can need to wash it off. Got a fair bit of rust on it, doesn't it? Jeez. So we just sand this car back as well. The amount of rust on it here is absolutely.
Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, and look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
Just fly putty, sand it, paint, and yeah, alright, sounds pretty standard. We should use. That explains why it wasn't working. That's what we wanted to do. That. Armor. She's fairly rusty. Oh, right. Yeah, this thing looks pretty deep actually, so depends on the body. I suppose it depends on how deep the rust is, really. we wondered how the rust got there in the first place and why it was never fixed at the start. Basically, it looks like this would be for like snow, I think. Wouldn't it be the salt, basically, from the road would probably cause this sort of kind of rust, really? A little bit around the fuel cup as well. Sounds nice as a car. I'll just get that too. It's mostly just the new cars nowadays. It's all plastic along here anyway, really. There's no real spoilers got on it. Some pretty As you sand this back once we're done. still have to sand it. Um, Sand it. So different from the front up there. Nice. A lot of risk mitigation here. Nearly done. I'm going to start painting. Alright. Nearly done. Something to sell. Tablet. Alright, let's go put this thing on for sale and let's see how much money we make. Edition. So offer a market value of 6163. So let's put it for 62. What's this little idiot doing? You get lost, you idiotic git. Go on, run. What the hell? It's all dirty. Why do you have to attack my car that's just being cleaned? Looks like we're gonna go clean the car. Thanks to the menace over here who decided to. This thing I could wash down. Do we need foam for this one, or can we just use water? Oh, we better use the foam. It's clean. And you know, Dennis the Menace came out and threw I don't know what at it. So it tells me I didn't put fencing. Let's give this a water wash. Plane. Yep. Let's go and sell the car. Stay on watch here just in case the old Dennis Menace comes back and does something he shouldn't. Just waiting for your sale. What's the time? Oh, nope. Looks like we might need to sleep because it is now 2000 hours. We can sleep. Room looks like it's pretty. There we go. Then let's go. You know, hitting anything. 2? No, sorry, love. You're too low. You just want the car.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, it's not that dirty. No. Blink. customer. Hello.
How's it going, kid?
Good job.
Got a client and the cash is in. Remember, it won't always be this smooth, but as long as you keep on top of things, you'll always come out ahead. Get back to work because without more cars, there's no cash to be made.
Episode 1 of Car Dealer Simulator. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll most likely be back for the probably start a new series on this one, and we'll go to episode 2 and continue working on our. Yeah, so I'd like to thank each and every